Hey guys, it's Marissa here with another video. So I wanted to do a frequent asked question video where I get a lot of questions about my natural hair, and sometimes in between meeting people, being online, it's very hard to give a good clear answer to all the questions you get. Um so decided to do this video to educate those who always ask me these questions and any new persons to my business. I just want to say welcome and thank you so much for purchasing whatever products you've purchased from me. And this is just a video to give you tips and tricks to help you with your natural hair journey. Natural is a passion of mine. I decided to go natural years ago. My son is 7, so about 10 years ago or so, I decided to go natural for an easier way of maintaining my hair. I was tired of permanent and feeling like I wasn't getting the best results from my hair type, so I decided to go natural, not thinking and thinking it was going to be cost efficient and thinking that probably wouldn't have to spend as much money on products, but little did I know. But nonetheless, I learned more about natural hair, and I learned a lot more about myself as an individual person when it comes to my natural journey. So often, a lot of people, I tell them, like, your natural hair journey isn't just about your hair, it's really about your inner self and accepting yourself for who God has truly created you to be. I know that's what my experience has been. Before, I didn't love myself as much as I do now. I love myself with all my flaws. I accept my flaws. I don't try to alter my flaws. I just work with what I have. For me, the Bible says your hair is your beauty. And, the things that God has blessed you with is your talent, your gift. It's your beauty. You shouldn't change it. Sometimes you like to alter things, and I'm not knocking anybody for altering anything because, like, if they invent something like shrink your feet size, I would be the first one in line. But anyway, if you're new to my page, new to my channel, I just want to say welcome. Make sure comment, subscribe, and I have so much more videos in store for you guys. So just stay tuned, and we are going to get into the questions. Okay, so the first question is, what advice would you give someone who decided to go natural? The advice I would give someone all the time is that one, it's not easy. It's not an easy, it's not an easy process if you think it is something that's going to be, okay, go natural and you don't have to really do nothing here. You're going to wash your hair and you're going to just, in the wind. No, it's a process, especially if you're starting from scratch. So I often ask people like, how what's your lifestyle? How much time do you have to really put into your hair? Because some people choose to just cut off all of their perm hair and start off with little to nothing. Some people decide to go in transition and let their natural roots grow for a little while and then cut it. So it all depends on the individual to take whichever route they want. But I would say try transitioning first to get to if it was, for me, since you're asking me, I would say try to do the transition process first, braiding it, weaving it, so your natural hair can grow into a particular length that you like, that you think that is manageable for you, and then cut it then. I would say that's the best route to go because a lot of us, we want this quick fix. We want to get to this length, and this took me about 10 or so years doing like about two to three chops cutting off, and I just decided for this year or so to really just create my routine and to do protective styles, to not strip my color, to dye it anymore. So this is a box bleach, but it's just to increase the color. I didn't strip my hair anymore. I decided to all of the bleaching I did in the past, just cut it, and just maintain my hair. So did I answer the question? Yes, I did. So that would be my advice. If someone wants to go natural, you decide if you want to do a big chop and just rock the short hair and work it as it grow, or do you want to do transition and just do protective styles and let it grow to the length of your liking and then cut it. I would say depending on you as an individual. For me, I don't have time for all of that. I wanted to see how it looks, so I just chop off. My hair was like long like this, and I just chop it off, and I had one little piece like this, and it was so cute. I was rocking it. Then when I got into that awkward boy stage, I call it like a stage where your hair isn't short, cute, but it isn't long. Like so it was like this. So where you only roll like the sides, and then you just have like this little mohawk. I didn't like that session. I didn't like that section of it, but I got through it, and I finally got to the length that I want. So it's a process, and you have to be patient. You have to be patient. You have to be able to take your time and not rush it. This is something that is going to take a while, especially depending on your hair growth, because everybody hair growth different. My hair sheds a lot. My hair grows fast. I can cut my hair now, and by next 2 months or so, I got a good bit of new growth. That's just my hair type. That's how it's always been. Some people will need a little help. Some people will take a little time. So it's up to you. So the next question is, what must have products should I have as a natural? Well, obviously you should have a good shampoo. You should have a good conditioner. You should have a leave-in conditioner, and you should have a oil or a moisturizer of your liking. All of these are must-haves that you need to have, and as a new naturalist, you're going to take some time to really get to know what products are good for you and what products aren't. So I would say don't go crazy with buying a bunch of products, but buy a few to get to know your hair, to see what your hair likes, and then you could move from there to really invest in products, because especially these brand products. If it's not a natural made product, I would say take your time, because you don't want to pay, a bunch of money for products, and then it doesn't do your hair any justice. It strips your hair and make your hair hard. Your hair just does not like it. Everybody naturally is different. So what my hair like, your hair may not like. So you have to be mindful of that. But definitely you need a good shampoo, a good conditioner, you need a moisturizer. You definitely need a leave-in conditioner for your everyday or every other day maintenance of your hair, and some type of oil or moisturizer. Is up to you. Some people don't like creamy products, so they stick with just oils. So it's up to you on what you like. Okay. So how do I keep my hair moisturized? For me, I keep my hair moisturized by obviously my water. And with my water, I have low porosity hair, so I have to use warm water a lot with my hair to open up my hair follicles. So I'll have some warm water, I'll warm it up, put it in my spray bottle, and I will normally sometimes have an oil, sometimes I don't. It depends on how I feel. But I normally have my leave-in, and my leave-in is more of a liquid spray rather than cream, because I learned with my porosity hair, and I'm telling you everything I learned, because when I became natural, I went into all of the creamy conditioners and stuff, and I found out that my hair was low porosity. So I noticed a lot of the products just was like resting on my hair, and you can see that white, the whiteness of the cream just sitting on my hair. So I had to learn that more lighter leave-ins are good for me, more liquider form of leave-ins are good for me. So that's what I use. So I basically part my hair in four. I have my spray bottle with my water. I spray the section. I add my leave-in conditioner, and then I seal it with some moisturizer. Twist it up, braid it up, and go to bed. I don't quench my hair with a lot of water, because my immune system is very low, so I cannot be at night with wet hair. So I normally don't wet like my scalp in the night. I'll add water to it more in the day, but at night I'll try to not wet it as much, because I would wake up if I go to sleep with a wet scalp. I'll wake up with sinus stuff up, coughing. That's just me. That's how it always been with me. So I have to just not use as much water. Like, 'cause some people really drench their hair, I can't. I have to just use light water, and then leave it in the moisturizer. And then when morning come, loose it out. It's moisturized. It's fresh. It look like a fresh wash and go. Not wash and go, but a fresh wash hair. So that's what I do. My edges are thin. What should I do? I fight with thin edges my entire life. They are better now because I use the main choice growth oil on my edges. I've been using that for a very long time, and my throat gets dry when I'm talking too much. And I tend to not use brushes on my hair. I try to just brush my hair with my hand to silk it up. I try to not keep like headbands tied around my edges. I try to not really use any type of tension with my edges. I change my brush because I was a person like if my hair wasn't laid and slicked down, flat, dead, like my hair didn't look good. And I had to learn that, okay, Mercy, you need to switch your brushes up, softer brushes, with softer brittles, and if it looks a little, rugged, that's cool. You could rock that cute, rugged. Just once that makeup good, you good to go. So that's what I do. I don't really, I'll just go like this and do it up and put my elastic or whatever scrunchie on. And I try not to put any tension, try not to keep that area tight. If some people, they would braid their edges at night, moisturize it, put some water, and then they'll braid it softly at night so no tension, and they would silk cap it down, to make sure your edges aren't rubbing on your pillow and stuff like that. So all those things you need to keep in mind. And for me, with my nerve on me, I be like this. I be like, I had to learn to stop doing that. I have a thing where my hand is always in my hair, so don't bother your hair. Leave your hair alone. Keep your hands out of your hair. If you cannot, keep your hair in a protective style so you don't be pulling on it and breaking edges and breaking tips and all of that. Because as you play with it and you manipulate and you pull on it and you do all of that so much, you're breaking your hair, you're bordering it too much. So try to just leave it be and use the oil, whatever oil is good for you. Like for me, I use the main choice growth oil because it's good. I've used many different things, but for me, I find better results with that oil. And like I say, not using harsh brushes. For me, I don't brush my hair, I just use my hand for now. It's what I'm into now. Hopefully it stays that way, but who knows. And just don't take it so serious. Just create your routine and stick with it. When you create a routine and you try to stick with it, that's when you see results. A lot of us women want things to happen instantly. It's not going to happen instantly. You got to take your time and create a routine. Okay? So, the next question is, how often should I shampoo my hair? For me, I try to shampoo my hair maybe every 2 weeks to a month, depending on if I have gel and stuff. Right now, I don't really have gel in my hair. I don't really do hairstyles that have to deal with gel because I'm kind of liking the little, rugged, rough, just the natural. I liking it now, so I don't have a problem with it, so I don't really need to use my gel. But when I used to use my gel a lot because I needed everything laid, probably once a week to every 2 weeks, depending on how long my hairstyle would last, I would wash my hair. So obviously if you're using a lot of products that's going to be build up in your hair, a lot of oils you apply into your scalp, you're going to have to wash your hair a little more because you have to clean your scalp. So it depends on you. So you could wash it every week, depending if you have buildup, if you need it. If you don't, I advise you not to wash your hair every week because all you're doing is stripping all of the natural oils that your scalp generate. And shampoo is really to clean your hair, to cleanse your hair from dirt and buildup. So if you don't know dirt, no buildup, why are you washing your hair every day? Don't wash your hair every day. You're damaging your hair more washing it every day. So we got to reverse the things that our mothers and our aunts taught us. We got to really learn what to do with our hair. And I had to learn all of this. All right. So the next question is, what is my hair routine after wash day? After I do my wash day, my routine normally is whatever hairstyle after that wash day. My hairstyle, let's just say if I have a twist, right? Um, Say like day 3, day 4, depending on how dry my hair feels, because my hair is low porosity, so my hair gets dry and hard very fast. So by day 3, day 4, I would loose out the big twist, apply my water, my leave-in, my moisturizer to those sections, and then I would retwist it. And then I would repeat that, say, the next 3 to 4 days again if it feels, dry and rough. That's what I do. Tie it down, and in the morning, it's nice, moisturized, ready to go for another 3, 4 days. Because like I say, I don't have to wash my hair as much. I could do that for like 3 weeks, like how I have this now. Tonight, I could set this up, water, moisturize, leave in, and then I could loose it out in the morning and rock it like this again. And I don't have to do it in big sections. I could just do it in 4 sections or 6, depending on how I feel and what time I have. So that's what I do, and I do it about 3 to 4 days because of my hair. Um, how do you know your hair type? For me, they have a lot of videos on YouTube that you could learn, like 4C, 4A, bubble. I don't really, I don't judge anybody who cares about that. If you want to really learn your hair type, cool. I just personally think that everybody hair type is really different. You just gotta learn how to work your hair. I was never the type to get too much into the 4C, the da da da, because it's gonna be nerve wracking for me and annoying, and then I'm not gonna be consistent with my natural hair journey. Like too much stuff, like I can't do too much things. So I wasn't bothered. Whatever hair texture I got it. Cause like the front, I know the front different from the back. I know that. But to say I want label it, not no. Only thing I want to know about my hair, for me, that's important for me, that made a difference in my life, was knowing that I had low porosity. That made the biggest difference in my hair journey, because knowing what products your hair is going to, what products will affect your hair and how it will affect your hair is a great thing for naturals. You have to know if your hair is low porosity or high porosity, and you can learn it by searching YouTube or Google of different ways to find out. But one of the ways that I know and I found out was basically get a glass of water, take one of your hair strands and put it in the glass. If your hair floats on the, let's just say for a minute or so, your hair is still floating on top of the water, then you have low porosity. But if your hair sinks down very fast, that strand, then you have high porosity hair. Because low porosity hair, the follicles in your hair have little follicles that open. And with low porosity hair, our follicles are often closed, and we need warm water to open up our hair follicles. And when your hair follicles are open, that's how the oils, the moisturizers, the conditioners, and the shampoos can really be effective in your hair. If your follicles are closed, all of the products you're using is just going to sit on top of your low porosity hair. So if you notice, if you putting on moisturizer, you putting on oils, and you could see the little balls of it on your hair, they ain't going in your follicles. You probably have low porosity hair. So I shower, when I wash my hair, I shower with hot water. When I do my in the night, my routine to re-moisturize, I use warm water, because instantly it opens up my follicles and it helps me with detangling my hair much better. So if you notice that you just put in regular cold water or room temperature water on your hair, and your hair is still hard, it's not softening up, you probably have low porosity, and you probably just need to warm your water up a little bit in the microwave, put it back in your spray bottle and spray your hair. I think that is more important than knowing 4C and BC. That's just my opinion. I knock nobody who all in it, but for me, I don't focus on those stuff because it makes my journey more frustrating to me. So like length check and all of that, I don't do that. All I know is my hair was this way, and then it went longer and longer. But I try to not check it, because if I check it, I'm gonna get frustrated, and if I get frustrated, I'm not gonna be consistent. I gonna want to stop and feel like it ain't working. You know, I would advise you with edges, like if you want to monitor if your edges are growing, take a picture of it when you first start whatever you're doing. And then after that, look at the picture compared to what your hair is in a few weeks or so, you know, and don't expect any type of hair growth oils to work instantly. Give it about 3 to 4 weeks, and then you'll start seeing results with oils that you're using in your hair. So another question is, what is what is my hair routine after wash day? And I think I answered that already, but my hair routine after the wash day is, like I say, 3 to 4 days. I reapply water, conditioner, moisturizer on my hair because of my hair type. It's all about a lifestyle when it comes to your natural hair. I always tell my clients and my customers, um, it depends on your workflow. It depends on what time you have available. For me, Sundays is my slow day, so Sunday is wash day. Sunday is re-moisturizing day for me, you know? So that's the question. And when it comes to the next question is, I have hair color, I have color in my hair. How should I take care of my hair? With hair color, because you're stripping your hair and you're adding chemicals to your hair, you should have a routine of doing deep conditions on regular. You should deep condition every 2 weeks to once a month, depending on your workflow, like I tell everybody. Um, I try to deep condition every 2 weeks if I have time. For me, deep condition is a part of my routine. It has made a big difference in my hair. If you notice on any products that tell you to condition your hair, they tell you, or treatments, they tell you to leave the product in for 45 minutes or so. And we do deep condition because when we deep condition, we leave our hair on for like about all day. Some people call it pool something, pool wash or something like that, pool something, something, something. But I just call it deep condition, where you leave the conditioner or the treatment on for over 45 minutes. At least you should leave it on 45 minutes. But if you really want to see results, I say condition your hair on a day that you're doing home chores and you don't really have to go out and about. Um, you leave that conditioner on for at least half a day, at least. And when you wash it, you're gonna see a total change in your hair. It's gonna be soft. You're gonna see where your curls are really being more defined because you're giving your hair time for the product to really work in your hair. When you put it in, you wash it right out, that ain't doing nothing. So you gotta leave it in for a while. So if you have your hair colored, you definitely need to put deep conditioning in your routine. And if because you stripped your hair, and because you stripped your hair is harsher. If you notice the area where the color is drier, you're gonna have to moisturize and condition your hair often. So you need to make sure you have that into your routine. Deep conditioning and consistently re-moisturizing and re-adding conditioner to your hair because your hair is going to be very dry. With coloring your hair, sometimes you get split ends because you damage your hair. So know that if you're going to transition from color to now going back no color, there's no product that I've found that will prevent the split ends that already happened because of the ends in here. When my hair was colored, I had like I had my hair like all of this was colored. So basically, I pretty much cut all of that because if I didn't color it, my hair would have been way longer. I had to keep clipping as I did my deep conditions. I just clipped a little, so I don't really feel it. But as time transition, I think I started that like from last year. As time transitioned, basically all of my color was gone. I think I only have like a little left that I'm still going to be cutting. And I really think when I colored my hair, it really affected my length and my hair getting to the goal that I wanted. So that's why I decided to cut it and I just do the box dye, but not like the strip, strip the color and add a color on it. I just do the just regular box dye for black for now. And I don't think I'm going to do any other, like where I have to strip my hair anymore. I don't want to do that. So that would be my advice for those with color hair. And then they say, how do you get your hair so curly? There are different products that you can use when it comes to defining your hair texture, the color, your curls. You could use Cantu. Cantu has some good ones, and Jackie has good products. There's a lot out there. The main choice, they have good products too. So it's all about when you wash your hair, just find a curling custard that works for your hair. The Cantu curling custard, I can't remember the name of it, but it smells like coconut and I love it. It works great on my hair. I stick to it, and it's all about proportion. You have to make sure that it's through every strand of your hair that you want the curls to be defined. And when it comes to adding the Eco Styler to the Eco Styler gel helps to define your curls too. So make sure the Eco Styler gel is throughout your hair good. I don't like too much gel. I don't like that cakey feeling on my neck and all of that. So I don't really use a lot of Eco Styler gel. Only if like I really, really want that look. But it's not something that I regularly do on my routine. So just find a good curling custard that works for your hair, and then you can seal it with the Eco Styler gel. And if you have low porosity hair, you will notice that you cannot use too much products on your hair because, like I said, it's going to sit on it and it's going to look white. So you have to be mindful and play with it and see what works for your hair. Okay, so the next question is, what do I use on my scalp? For me, I'm not big on, I clean my scalp with shampoo, with my shampoos. I condition, I do my deep co-wash and all of that. But I don't really apply oils and stuff to my scalp because I have challenges when it comes to dandruff. So I constantly have to clean my scalp with apple cider vinegar to keep my pores open, because you don't really want to put too much oils on your scalp anyway, because you're going to be consistently clogging your pores, and that is where your hair, that is how your hair grows, by having your pores open, clean to breathe. So I'm not big on applying a bunch of things on my scalp. So do you believe in protective styles and them helping you to grow your hair? I believe protective styles help to grow your hair. I'm big on protective styles. I do braids, weaves, whatever you name it. I've slowed down on braids because of like my little edge issue. I don't want my edges no more thinner than it is. But I believe in protective styles. Protective styles help you to, I, I call it the set it and forget it. You set your hair and then you let some weeks go by and you forget it. And then when you take it out, you know you got good bit of new growth. So I do believe in protective hairstyles. You don't have to braid or weave. You could just do like mini twists. You could do big twists, and there are a lot of different hairstyles. You could do a twist and styling it and be able to just set it and forget it. Not to put your hands in your hair too much, because when you kind of put your hands in your hair all the time and manipulate it, you are affecting the edges and causing them to break and stuff. So if you twist your hair and you have it in a style and you don't have your edges exposed, that's a good thing. So keep all those things in mind. I have my times where I do protective hairstyles and I keep my edges. So right now I'm just enjoying my hair, so I have it out. But when I get into that mood, I would put them in mini twists where I can still style it, but I don't have to really bother with it that much. Or I'll put it in like some jumbo twists and hide the tuck away my edges on a consistent base. I try to do that too. So that's advice I'll give you. Um, Next question is, how long did it take you to grow your hair to this length? Like I said before, I call it mini chopped, where I cut off a lot of my hair. Like I think I did it like about 3 times. I've been natural now for 10 years. So yeah, my hair probably would have been longer if I wasn't just so into different looks on how I feel. I want a short look. I wanted, and then I just finally decided that I really wanted it to grow to whatever length it could. So I stopped cutting it and I only cut the edges so that it could grow. I have consistently been cutting my edges now for over a year and just trying to not manipulate my hair too much and try to do more protective styles. And when I don't feel like being bothered, I do my protective styles. I put in braids, stuff like that. And I feel like because I created a routine and I'm strong on your routine, whatever your routine is, if you're gonna wash every whatever, condition every whatever, you gotta create your routine and give your hair some time. And as you do it, you're gonna instantly just see like your hair looking totally different. Cause like my hair like grew after like a few weeks it grew, and I really see a difference in it. I really see where all of the love and attention that I was giving it, like it really appreciated it. So just create your routine and stick with it. Always clip your edges, clip your ends. I say edges, don't clip your edges. Some people be cutting it. Clip your ends on a regular basis so that if you have split ends, it can grow. If you don't have really damaged edges, you maybe could do a little clip once a month. Use your discretion. However you feel, it's not a particular thing, but you do have to cut your edges because we naturally get some split ends, okay? How do you detangle your hair? For me, I have to use the warm water. Warm water is key for my hair. I try to detangle more in the shower because it's easier for me. And with warm water, I pat it into a 4. I have my clips clip and I just do sections. I work sections. And that works for me. And when I come out, I leave it in the twist. Then I dry my hair with a t-shirt. I don't use a towel to dry my hair. I use a t-shirt, and the t-shirt helps with soaking up a lot of the water faster anyway, so it's really better than a towel. The towel kind of rubs on your hair and damages your edges and all that stuff we've learned about. Okay, so the next question and the last question is, um, my hair is broken and my hair is broken and damaged in an area, and I want to work on growing it. What should I do? I remember when I was pregnant with my last son, like all of this in this, I don't know if it was stress. I think it was stress, but all of this in the center of my hair was broken. Like I had like this length, and then the rest of my hair was like this, like long. And I just treated that hair, conditioned it. I applied my oils on a weekly base to it. I moisturized that area, and I didn't go to get my hair weave or braided during that time. I just fixed my hair myself to give that section time to catch up with the rest of the hair. And as this was catching up, I would still do my routine with clipping my edges on the rest of my hair so that eventually all of it grew out. And this was like 7. Yeah, my son is 7, so this is like 8 years ago process. And like the center of my hair has grown back where you wouldn't even believe that happened. I don't even know what gone down. I believe it was stress because like it was like that. But just use your oils, use your conditioner, and you definitely have to rub it. Rub whatever the area is. If it's your edges, rub it at night, whatever time is convenient for you. To help the blood, the flow. Because when blood flowing, that's when the follicles get to be opening and they get to grow. So I hope these questions, the answers that I gave was helpful. And like always, it's a pleasure to help you guys when it comes to your natural hair journey. If you have any more questions, please feel free to send your girl a message or leave a comment, and I definitely will answer them. So like always, thank you so much for your support and welcome to the Fab clan. And make sure comment, rate, and subscribe. So once again, see you guys later. Bye.